Hi kids, Miss Dawn here. Thanks for joining me today. I have another story for you. And this one is about Dora. Who likes Dora, the explorer? This is called Dora Saves the Enchanted Forest. Once upon a time, there was a magical land called the Enchanted Forest. King Unicorno, a kind and fair leader, ruled over the forest. All of the creatures there were free to do what they wanted to do. Honeybees could sing, puppy dogs could try to fly, oak trees could play hide and seek. One sad day, everything changed. King Unicornio had to leave Enchanted Forest. The kind and fair leader gave his crown to Owl and asked him to watch over the kingdom. But Owl was not kind and fair like Unicornio. He made new rules. He said that bees could not sing and dogs could not try to fly. When Unicornio returned, Owl did not want to give the crown back. The sneaky bird led Unicornio into a trap. Owl had his mini owls put a crack in the dam, and King Unicornio had to use his magic horn to plug the crack. If Unicornio didn't stay where he was, the enchanted forest would flood. So all of the creatures in the forest had to keep following Owl's unfair rules. The creatures of the enchanted forest were not happy with Owl's rules. They wanted Unicornio to be their king, not Owl. They talked and they talked. They knew there was only one person who could help them. Who is it? Dora! Rabbit set out from the forest to look for her. He hopped through the fairy tunnel. He hopped past the elf garden. He hopped across the cornfield. He found Dora and Boots jumping in the fall leaves outside of Dora's house. Dora, Boots, venga and rapidio, Rabbit called to his friends. I know if you come, you can save the enchanted forest. We've got to rescue Unicornio so he can be king again. We've got to find the quickest way to the enchanted forest, Dora answered. Map can help us. Now, do you see the way to get to the enchanted forest? Which way do you think is the best way? Use your finger. Touch the screen to get to the enchanted forest. So through there. Very good. Dora and Boots headed down the path to get to the cornfield. There they saw a scarecrow perched on his pole. Hola, Scarecrow, Dora called. Can we go through the cornfield, por favor? We've got to rescue King Unicornio, Boots added. Before the Scarecrow could answer, Owl flew by. He didn't want Dora to help Unicornio. He wanted to be king forever. He told the mini owls to pile up lots and lots of corn. Dora and Boots could not get to the enchanted forest. Look at all that corn. Do you think they could get by that? Can they get through? Scarecrow was happy to help Dora and Boots find a way to clear the path. Owl made a new rule, Scarecrow told them. He said that scarecrows and crows can't go into the enchanted forest anymore. That's not fair, Dora and Boots cried. Dora watched as Scarecrow chased away 4 crows that were trying to pick up corn from the pile. If we invite the crows down instead of chasing them away, they could clean up the path, she said to Scarecrow. Okay, I'll give it a try, Scarecrow replied. Scarecrow called out, Buenvidios amigos, to the crows. That's how you say, welcome friends, in Spanish. Dora's plan worked like a charm. The crows picked up all of the corn. They cleared the path so Dora and Boots could head to their next stop, the elf garden. Vamonos, Boots, Dora called. Let's go. Dora and Boots raced down the path to the elf garden. Before they could get across the bridge that led to the garden, Owl flew by. He didn't want Dora to help Unicornio. He wanted to be king forever. He told the mini owls to take the screws out of the bridge. Dora and Boots could not get to the enchanted forest. So the elves can fix the bridge if they work together. Will you work with them? Point to the pieces to where they belong on the bridge. Which pieces belong on the bridge? So you have a couple of triangles and some squares and a rectangle. Very good. The elves were happy to help Dora and Boots find a way to fix the bridge. Owl made a new rule, the elves told them. He said that elves can't go into the enchanted forest anymore. That's not fair, Dora and Boots cried as they raced to the tunnel. Up ahead, the firefly fairies were shimmering around a patch of sunflowers. They collected light from the flowers to make their tails glow. Dora knew the fairies could use their light to show them the way through the dark tunnel. Before they could get to the tunnel, Owl flew by. He didn't want Dora to help Unicornio. He wanted to be king forever. He told the mini owls to blow out the fairies' lights. Dora and Boots could not get to the enchanted forest. So the little fairy still has her light. See? Will you help make it grow? Rub your hands together to make the more light. Just go like this and keep rubbing your hands and maybe her light will grow. Keep rubbing your hands together. Yay! The fairies were happy to help Dora and Boots find a way through the tunnel. Owl made a new rule, the elves told them. He said that fairies can't go into the enchanted forest anymore. That's not fair, Dora and Boots cried as they headed to the enchanted forest. Dora and Boots were ready to rescue King Unicornio. They had made it across the cornfield, past the elf garden, and through the fairy tunnel. There was just one thing left for them to do. They had to open the magic door that led to the enchanted forest. How can we open the magic door? Let's see. Can you say the magic words to help open the door? Say, magic door, magic door. After they crossed through the magic door, Dora and Boots were sad to see how much the enchanted forest had changed. There were no scarecrows in the forest. There were no elves in the forest. There were no fairies in the forest. Owl even told the squirrels that they weren't allowed in the enchanted forest anymore. Rabbit came hopping over to help Dora and Boots. I'll take you to Unicornio quick, he whispered to them. He's protecting the forest with his horn. We've got to help him, Dora agreed as she followed Rabbit. Before they could get to the dam, Owl flew by. He didn't want Dora to help Unicornio. He wanted to be king forever. He told the mini owls to make more leaks. Dora and Boots had to stay to plug the dam, too. Dora looked over at the kind and fair Unicornio. He was so brave and loyal. He was not just a great leader, he was a good friend, too. Good friends, that's it, Dora cried. We made lots of friends today. Maybe they can help us one more time. Dora and Boots thought about the friends they met on their way to the enchanted forest. The elves were really good at fixing things. So Dora said Rabbit to go get them. Tell the elves to bring their tools, she called to the rabbit as he hopped away. Rapido! Quick as a flash, the elves came with their tools. They were eager to help fix the dam so that Unicornio could return to the enchanted forest. Once the dam was all fixed up, it was time for the friends to head back to the enchanted forest and get Unicornio's crown back. All of the creatures wanted Owl to leave the forest, but that was not fair either. The enchanted forest was for everyone. Owl, you are very smart, but you must learn to get along with others and treat everyone fairly, Unicornio told them. I want you to do a service for everyone in the forest. Owl was told to invite everyone to the biggest party the enchanted forest had ever seen. Then Owl returned the crown to King Unicornio. All of the creatures celebrated King Unicornio's return to the throne. They danced and sang as fireworks flashed in the sky. Psh, psh, psh. Viva el Rey Unicornio! Long live King Unicornio! The end. What did you think of that? So that owl did not want to give up that crown. He wanted to be what? King forever. But in the end, it all worked out. Everybody got along, and everybody got to stay in the Enchanted Forest. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me, and make sure you come and visit me next time. Have a good day and a good night.